There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, fool me once, shame on you. If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
Fool me one time, shame on you.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the weekly show with Randerz and Little John.
Yeah, buddy.
Same show, different name. We're out of our box now.
Out of our box. We can do anything we want,
We can do anything we want,
which is awesome.
which is fantastic. So, I mean, we had the sports show. It was phenomenal. We love doing it. But now we're on to bigger and better things, and we look to touch on a lot of local stuff that's going on. Like, here's something. What the fuck happened to Sears?
What happened to Sears?
Sears is done.
It's like, I think, is it the internet? Amazon? Fucking this all up?
I don't know. Listen, Sears was like the first internet.
Yeah.
Okay? 1890s. It was a mail order catalog on everybody's coffee table. You could get anything you ever wanted. And it was on every farm table. It was on in every house around the United States, and you could buy anything you ever wanted. And it grew and it grew and it grew into a multi-billion-dollar company. And then suddenly, it's done.
Done. You know, Sears, the only thing I ever think about Sears is the magazines. Remember the magazines?
The magazines were the best.
The Sears magazine. Everybody got a Sears catalog.
Yeah, there's no Wish book this year.
No.
Sorry, kids.
You know who wish they had a book
kids.
still? Sears. That's for sure.
Kids, there's no Wish book this year.
No Wish
Listen,
book.
there's still a Santa Claus. If you believe, you're just going to have to find a different book to choose from.
I remember when I was a kid, I knew the wish book was coming because it was the moment you heard your mailbox fall off your house. Like, oh, wish book's here. Hey, the 10-pound magazine would show up, or the book, and it was amazing.
And then you instantly turn to side boob.
Yeah. Well, that was the catalogs. For some strange reason, as a boy, what was the first thing we went to? Lingerie.
Oh,
Underwear catalog section.
Oh, it was phenomenal.
It was phenomenal.
It was probably the first, semi-porn I ever watched.
I guess it was.
Sears catalog.
Sears catalog. And it's just so funny. If I was to open that catalog, for some reason, it's just programmed. I'd go right directly to it.
Instantly.
Instantly.
Like your favorite Bible verse.
Exactly.
You open it up and there it is.
It's something else. But it's a zoo right now with these 20%. No. They claim 50% off on all their merchandise.
Right, but they hiked everything up 25% first.
Yeah, but when you go there, it's only 20%. So, I mean, it's just a very flawed...
So people are pissed off. Apparently, it looks like Black Friday right now in Michigan.
Global News had some kind of snippet on that, on a video of those guys...
The people going through Sears and just tearing it up.
Yeah,
boxes everywhere.
It's chaos.
Like people are like, you know what? Now's my opportunity. I got a size 6 left foot and a size 8 right foot. I'm going to Sears and I'm going to pillage that place right now and get everything I ever wanted.
I don't understand it. Things were in boxes and people were just what?
Ripping out the boxes.
Just throw the boxes down and
show the clip, Joe.
Show the clip.
Show the clip.
I mean, look at this. This is insane.
Look at this stuff. People are going nuts right now.
Nuts. And first off, I would never go nuts for any kind of thing that Sears ever offered.
I know, it was never anything you ever wanted. Remember going in as a kid? I always thought it was the mall entrance.
I still consider the mall
It was just a
entrance.
giant foyer.
Now when I go to the mall, I'm going to consider, where am I going to park now? And what department store am I going to walk through to get to the mall?
It's been front row parking for the last 10 years.
The best.
You could get right there.
Because nobody goes to Sears.
The only problem is I'd always go through the main aisle there and get sprayed with perfume from every other woman would spray you. Hey, over here.
Yeah, you just saturate it
There's
with
a
the oils of perfume.
Yeah, there's 100 employees and one customer, me, walking through. And every one of them spraying with you something, trying to get you to come over and buy something for your wife.
I mean, it's good to have a job. It's great. I'm glad. But every one of those 100 employees have had at least 30 years worth of service in that store.
It's phenomenal.
It's like, seriously, good employer, apparently.
My wife worked there for a little bit over the Christmas holidays.
Yeah, you were saying
Yeah,
that.
she wanted some extra money for the family and stuff. And what ended up happening is they got her a Sears card and she spent every dollar she made while she was there. I think that was the business plan. All the employees would buy their own products. And then when the employees got too old to buy anything, the place went downhill.
That was a place I used to go with my mom, and I get lost. And the only place I get lost, and it was on my part.
Yeah.
I'd hide in like the women's section in the dresses and stuff, and I'd hide behind it. My mom would freak. Actually, my mom really didn't even care.
It kind of explains some of your Halloween choices for dressing up.
Yeah, could be.
Your mom didn't care?
Well, back then, your kid wandered off. They'll find a way back. Today, there's just too many weirdos out there.
Well, yeah, there's like child trafficking and human trafficking and
Yeah,
everything else going on. You got to watch out for that.
You gotta watch out for that. That's pretty crazy.
Lock up your daughters, everybody. Yeah, so, I mean, Sears, I'm going to really miss it.
Yeah. And on to the next store.
On to the next store, Hudsons Bay.
That's closing soon, too.
They got to be.
Yeah.
They've been around since like 1670 or something, the Hudsons Bay Company.
That's right.
And like karma's got to catch up with these people at some point. They came, they had free reign from the British government to do whatever they wanted to.
Kill every animal you can with fur.
Whatever you see with fur, kill it.
Kill it. Yeah.
They killed it.
And then we're
they
going to
killed
trade
the
it. We're gonna
natives,
fur
They
traders.
pillaged the areas. They killed all the beavers. They made tons of money. And then they created a store. And it's been around for like 300 years. More than that. 350 years.
They even got a bay named after them.
They got a whole bay.
Poor James.
Poor
Why'd James get the shaft?
James got the shit end of the stick, didn't
Yeah, yeah. He got
Hudson's-
the bottom of he's got the bottom of the bay.
he? Hudson's got this huge land, like this huge water
And
mass.
James has got the little bay.
He's got nothing.
What
Yeah,
an ass.
Hudson's Bay, man. Like they got to go down next, I would think. I mean, it's just a little karma. 350 years too late. They basically took the land from us, and well, not from me in particular, but from the natives, and renamed everything. Speaking of renaming stuff,
Oh.
apparently Amherst's. There's a big push to rename Amherst because
Oh.
Lord Amherst was not a nice man.
It's so funny. It's a historic town, but let's just ruin anything that has to do with history.
Yeah, let's take the history out of it. So they're renaming streets now in Montreal because of this.
Yeah, that got the ball rolling. So now everybody that has Amherst, which is all in Canada and the United States, anything with the name Amherst, Lord Amherst, Jeffrey Amherst, whatever, has to be changed now or has to be thought of.
Okay, so was he the only bad guy that lived in the
Apparently.
1770s?
Apparently, he's the only bad guy. He wanted to get rid of all the natives.
So hold on. Let me just reiterate. There was a country full of people,
Yeah.
okay, living harmoniously throughout the land, each with their own names, and they named everything on their own.
Yeah.
Suddenly the white man comes and says it's their land and starts giving everybody blankets.
Yeah. Here, wear this blanket.
Where this blanket? Hudson's Bay Company. They're still famous for their awesome blankets.
Yeah, but hopefully those blankets don't have smallpox in them. Because that was a strategy, Mr. Amherst.
Amherst was giving kids smallpox, apparently.
Yeah.
But was he the only? Are we going to rename the whole fucking
any
country?
indigenous.
Indigenous?
Isn't it so hard to say that word? I always sound drunk when I say that word.
You know what? It's you know what,
indigenous.
well, you know what? Indians was hard as well. So we're doing better now.
I guess, yes.
Natives, indigenous,
Northern
people
natives?
the originals. Can we just call them the originals?
The originals.
I like that. Maybe Sam Crow.
Hashtag the originals.
The originals.
I like that.
Okay, let's move on with that.
But before we move on,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Joe, show the picture of Lord Amherst. Now,
Yeah.
is this an intimidating guy?
Is this something some guy you would be scared of?
I mean, that's why he had to send no blankets to smallpox. That guy come to my door, wanted to fight. You're like, get the fuck out of here, buddy.
Does that guy look like he's going to bite your thumb off?
Yeah, take off your wig and your white socks up to your knees and your,
Does he look like the missing link to you?
yeah, unreal.
No, he doesn't.
It doesn't.
He doesn't look like the missing link.
No.
He doesn't look like he's going to bite your thumb off. He looks like just a regular guy.
No Sam Squatch there.
No, he's not a Sam Squatch.
He's not a Sam Squatch.
But yeah, so you're talking about renaming it. So what should they rename it, people say?
That's I wouldn't even think.
I would think you would rename it to whatever it was called before Amherst named it.
Just call it the Berg.
No, I mean, I'm sure it was called something before Amherst was there.
Yeah, so
Why
sure.
don't we just go back to what it was called?
Oh no. Well, we don't know any further than that.
Maybe it was called Erie, yo.
Here you go. On the lake.
Maybe it was called Bois Blanc.
Yeah, Bois Blanc. Could have been. Who knows?
Man, you know, Hudson's Bay Company, they got escalators there too, don't they? Those escalators are scary.
All those apartment stores have escalators. And what's the first thing
Did
you
you
do
say
when you
apartment stores or department stores?
go? Department stores. I think that's what I said. We'll have to figure that out later on.
But yeah, those escalators are crazy.
What's the first thing your kids say when they go inside Sears or the Bay? It's not like, can I go to the toy section? Can I go on an escalator?
You always get that one bad kid that goes in there like running up and down the escalators and the mom's trying to get it.
Oh, get it. Get it. Just categorize that kid as an it. That's it. And then you guarantee there's been some injuries over the years on the escalators.
Oh yeah, just Google escalator injuries and you'll see. My wife still can't take an escalator. I have to hold her
She
hand.
can't
to
step
get
on or step
She can't-
off. She doesn't know how to time it.
She's 10 feet, 10 feet away from the escalator. She's making sure her shoes are
High
tied
step.
up.
She's high stepping.
First, she's making sure her shoelaces are tucked in.
It's like it's like the moment she gets close to it. Looks like, whoa, she's been diagnosed with polio.
Right.
Look at her walk. She can't walk.
Suddenly, this moving up and down thing just throws her right off. She doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God! Save the kids!
And then when she goes for the nice cruise ride up to the top. Oh fuck! How do I get off? High step again. High step
oh my
again.
God!
Yeah.
Suddenly, you're in the bed section at Sears, and you got to try them all out.
Yeah. Oh, Sears.
Did they ever sell stuff there?
What the the upper level.
Yeah, the upper level.
The mattresses and the blenders and the TVs.
The last few times I was there, there's like leaking ceilings and like
$7,000 20-inch TVs.
$7,000. Exactly.
I don't get it.
JVC tube TVs for $7,000.
And the elderly are in there buying it, going, "I got a great deal. I got 40 years warranty on this."
Oh my goodness. Yeah. So Hudsons Bay.
Rest in peace, Sears. Rest in peace, soon to be Hudson Bay.
It's nice to see some companies are moving forward. Like General Motors has just discussed about making like 20 electric cars or something by 2023.
Bravo! Time to move on with the times.
Time to move on. People are upset because the authenticity of a gas engine is going to be gone. And like, has anyone seen Dubai lately?
Oh my God, Dubai is like way in the future.
Okay,
20 years. They're 20 years ahead of everybody.
Yeah, like Detroit in the 50s,
But why?
New York in the 50s, they were like, the tomorrow, right? Like
Yeah, the
it was like
revolutionary.
revolutionary, and the world looked up to
Yeah.
them like, oh my God, look at these cities.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have those cities here in North America anymore.
No, they're falling apart.
Dubai, on the other hand, has got their cops are driving Lambos, and now
Yeah,
they
take a look at this.
got a flying motorbike. Their cops are gonna be flying around on motorbikes now.
They're like flying drones. Well, not flying drones. People on drones.
Yeah, yeah.
Like a drone blades or whatever. I don't even call those things.
Hel-
Flying bikes.
Yeah, flying
That's
bikes.
what they're called.
It's insane.
It is insane
Like all the money is there because of the oil.
because of the oil.
Every dollar. How did we get here today?
Oil, gas.
Oil. Everything you do. What is all this stuff made out of? Oil,
Yeah.
metals.
Yeah,
It's unbelievable.
it is.
So I think it's a good thing to move to electric. I think it's a great idea. Keep the energy here. Keep the wealth here. You can plug into the solar grid. Like every home should be self-sustainable. The technology's there, and it's been suppressed for way too long, so that these assholes can get rich. And the technology's there for you to have solar panels on your roof that you can plug your car into and support yourself throughout the day.
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk, there's a freaking amazing alien.
Yeah, I believe it. Windsor, Essex. I believe this person is an alien.
Do you believe aliens are here? Because if you don't, we'll talk to Elon Musk.
Yeah, Google him.
Okay, he's either an alien or he figured out how to put a microchip in his own brain already. And I know he talks about doing that in the future, but I'm pretty sure he's already
Yeah.
he's already doing it to himself.
He's impressive.
Yeah, he's running like 6 ridiculous companies or something. It's like he's got so many different things on the go. They're all very successful. They're all doing well.
He should be president of the United States. Or president of the world.
Yeah, president of the world.
President of the world.
World currency. Well, honestly though, like this free energy needs to be tapped. Look at the oil sands. We got a picture of the oil sands right here.
Yeah, look at
Okay.
out west.
And I know Canadians are gonna hate me because I'm burning up on the oil sands, but like, is this really our future?
Yeah, seriously.
Do you look at that and go, "Wow, that's something we should keep doing"?
Yeah.
Right?
Oil? No. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, oil.
Unbelievable.
Time to move on.
You know what?
Renewable energy. On to our next segment.
What else we got?
Um,
Speaking of people that are running the world,
yeah.
Trump. Trump actually does a couple things that surprise me. Like this guy's been really, I don't like him. I'm not a big fan. But there's 2 things. I'm interested. He's supposed to release the news on JFK assassination
How cool is that?
today.
How cool is that?
Like the actual truth behind it.
Did
I'm
the CIA committed this or what?
Well, obviously, the CIA committed this because JFK wanted to abolish the CIA. He said the CIA has way too much power.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? He said they're getting out of hand. They have way too much power. We need to cut back their funding, and we need to shut them down.
New age president stepping in, and people are like, whoa.
But a month later, he was assassinated.
Yeah.
By a crazy guy.
Yeah, by a crazy who was part of the
A lone wolf.
Yeah.
The first lone wolf.
The first flag, the first
False flag.
False flag. First one ever.
Right.
And then his brother dies.
And then his brother dies. So, like, these guys want to take down the CIA because the CIA was, oh, shit. Did you hear that? I think they're coming in to get us.
Yeah.
I bet. Let's move on to the next
Yeah,
topic.
if we go missing.
Hey,
then-
other than that, he's also going to talk about the opioid crisis. He's going to denounce opioids and say it's a national crisis, which Big Pharma is shitting their pants about.
Oh, there's no doubt about it.
It's a huge, huge, huge amount of their revenue stream comes in from opioids.
Yeah.
And he's going to shut it down.
Speaking of opioids, it's funny, eh? These opioids are made from ingredients from the poppy seeds, the poppy plants.
Yeah.
And those poppy plants are where?
Afghanistan.
And who's taking over Afghanistan?
The United States took over Afghanistan.
And who is protecting them poppy fields?
The United States is
That's-
protecting the poppy fields.
That's weird.
That is. You know what else is weird? When did the crisis start?
Yeah. When
Right
did-
around the invasion of Afghanistan?
It's so true. I
mean, I'm not calling the kettle black or anything here. I'm just want to weigh up.
calling a whack is what I'm calling
Calling
it.
it whack.
Yeah, it's sad. We see it everywhere. It's close to home. It's in people's
It's in our family.
personal life. Yeah, it's crazy.
It's in our family. It's in my friends. It's everywhere. I mean, I got friends that have cancer, and they've been prescribed opioids for so long, and these things are making them sicker than the cancer did.
Yeah, and they can't get off of it because once you get off of it, you don't feel normal anymore.
You can't get off it.
You can't get off of it.
You have an actual injury, and you trust your doctor, because a lot of people put so much faith in their doctor.
Yeah,
It's like the doctor knows everything. He's the smartest man in the world. He knows everything. He can answer all of my questions. And if he says it's okay, then you do it. And then next thing you know, your life's over.
The only doctor I know that pretty much was on the right path was Kevorkian. He was awesome. He knew exactly what to do.
Whoa. I think it's still too soon.
No,
2 decades later.
it was good. Now we have assisted suicide. It's actually a good thing. I think it's a good thing. A little off topic, but he's a good doctor.
Well, I mean, okay, so, there was the prohibition. They said no booze. What happened?
Booze.
Lots of booze.
Yeah.
Everyone wanted to drink more.
Yeah.
And it created all sorts of wars and gang wars, and it was the rise of the mob and all these famous gangsters and everything else. Got rid of that. Now there's a war. There was a war on marijuana.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's the devil drug.
The devil drug.
That's the devil drug.
And now all of a sudden they're realizing these opioids, which have been legal for how long, are ruining the fucking world.
Yeah.
If we're letting those be legal, surely we can let this, this substance, marijuana, Mary Jane, cannabis,
It's coming.
and that's going to be legal. And then now you got some crazy ass shit happening.
Oh yeah. If weed and alcohol was just left at weed and alcohol, but now people are on all these other drugs, right?
Yep.
Like if people would just stick to the basics.
It's like 40 to 50% of the nation is on a prescribed drug.
But now it's like people are like, we gotta get really creative, man. I wonder what these bath salts do if I smoke it.
What?
Oh, I also smoked this bath salt, turned into a fucking zombie. This is
So
awesome.
you got these new drugs, your head spins. Flocka.
I mean, it's just a name.
Hey, listen, I didn't even know. Like, I heard like rumors about this other drug. What was I watching? Baywatch movie.
Oh
and
wow, you wasted 2 hours of your life.
No, they're trying to get the Flocka off the streets. And I was like, Flocka, that's hilarious.
Is that
And
a rapper name?
They made this Flocka the rapper. They made this crazy drug up. It's the real deal. It really is a drug called Flocka. These guys turn into zombies. They're like eating people. And
When you see the
jumping
video,
off bridges.
when you see the video, you're like, what the fucka?
Is that what they called it? That?
Yeah, it's
What the Flocka?
to make sense.
This shit's crazy,
Yeah,
man.
it's flocked up.
What the flock?
Yeah, it's flocked up.
Dude, like, I don't know. What do you think about all this stuff?
The flocka?
Yeah.
Well, I just think that every day there's a new drug. There's the fentanyl, and then there's the fentanyl or carthinyl, something other. There's another powerful drug that China's making. It's imported it here.
China.
China. Yeah. So I mean, I just don't know. These kids are getting their hands on some crazy shit. Another thing, I want to talk about this too. Parents out there that are posting things on social media, they will sit there and they'll post a picture about if your kids see this colorful candy, it's not colorful candy in their Halloween trick bag. It's ecstasy.
It's Flocka.
Don't let your children have these things, okay? Well, last time I checked, there's no drug dealer or no drug addict giving away their shit.
That's not going to happen.
That's not happening.
When I was a kid, it was tattoos. Purple tattoos had LSD on them, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
And you keep hearing about these candies with needles in them and stuff like that. Like, yeah, sure, there might be a few crazy people in the streets, but, like, come on.
If you're a drug dealer and you're handing out free drugs, well,
You're not gonna
process
get
of
business law.
elimination. Good luck, bud. I mean, seriously. Get educated and get on to the next profession. Move on. But Halloween is coming up.
Oh, Halloween's right around the corner. Randy, you are a legend on Halloween. You are a well-known commodity. Everyone knows about your costumes. We look forward to it every year.
I haven't done it in several years, but yeah, take a look at a few.
Take a look at the few of them here. I mean, you did Britney Spears one year.
I did do Britney Spears.
In her prime, I believe, right? When she shaved her head.
Yeah, when she lost her fucking marbles.
So tell us about that costume.
Well, I went to the point I shaved my head. Shaved my head. I got a shirt as Britney bitch shirt. Okay? I had a baby with a water bottle, but it had Coca-Cola in it. So the details, everything when you want to have a good costume. And during this time with her breakdown, she was always stepping out of a car and paparazzis were getting photos of her vagine. And so I said, well, how can you do this, Randy? This is going to make the costume. So I had to go to a local sex store.
Oh, yeah? Which one?
I think, Are We Naughty? I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. Am I allowed to say that? Okay, I'm allowed to say that. Thanks, Joe. So I went to Are We Naughty, and I had to go in there. There's 3 girls working there. Just me, 3 girls. So I'm like,
what were you looking for?
Pocket pussy. So anything I could get that would be that
Authentic.
that authentic.
So you needed a vagine.
I needed that, but I didn't want to spend a lot of money. They ranged from like $100 down to $25. So which option am I going to take?
Yeah, so
the $25 one. Now, however, the color of it wasn't the same pigment as my skin. So either way, I had to cut it. First off, I had to go up and buy it.
yeah. Did they help you with it? Like did they?
Yeah, first off, can I help you? I'm like, well, I've never been here before, and this seems a little odd, but I'll tell you in a minute why I'm looking for this. But I do need a pocket pussy. Oh, let me point you in the right direction. We have this is that.
Here's the pocket pussy aisle.
So I get it, and I tell the ladies, no, that's funny. Yeah. I'm sure when I left, they're like, yeah, sure, he's doing a costume. So I go home and I trimmed it.
Why is it come with a full bush?
No, I had to trim. It comes completely bald. And
It's like a chia pussy.
And I had to trim it so I could sew it onto my tights I was wearing. So every time I opened up my legs, you could see like my makeshift pocket pussy. It was killer.
Oh,
I even put
God.
a cigarette in it. I did. We'll show you a picture of that too. We'll show a picture of that.
Oh my God, it's so good.
And I did Amy Winehouse.
Right after she died.
Yeah, gnarly teeth, and this all banged up with pill bottles. And
You even did Superman one year, which a lot of people do Superman.
well, the first
So, I mean,
year,
that's
I don't
not.
have a picture of this, but where I got the ball rolling, I was Michael Jackson one year, and I
Okay.
I did the Michael Jackson with the umbrella and the mask, and I had you know those pouty babies that people have them, all old people have them around their home. They lean up against the house.
Oh, okay, yeah,
They're
yeah.
crying. Well, I had one of those on my leg, and his hand was in my crotch, and my daughter had handprints, white handprints on my ass. It was killer. I won $500 that night. Killed it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Then the next
So
year,
I got $500. You got.
so I got to do next year.
yeah.
So the next year, I think
now you got a $500 budget.
next year we go there, same Halloween party, same $500 grand prize. I go there. I said I'm gonna amp it up this year. I'm gonna be Christopher. I'm gonna be Superman
Yeah, which everyone's done before. So
in a wheelchair. Yeah. So it was a horse riding accident, ripped apart Superman. Now I had to find a Superman outfit. The only one I could find was a 10-year-old Superman outfit. So when you put it on, the red part at the bottom of the legs was like up by my knees. But I never once thought about if I got to piss that night. I got a tight ass Superman outfit on. So I had to cut a little hole and pee out of it. But either way, my wife was a nurse and she wheeled me around. And I had like a little joystick right here.
oh, it's
So you guys could picture this little, like an old Atari joystick. I put it on, I taped it to my wheelchair like I was moving. And I would walk in and run into people's legs and stuff. And they look down at me and I would just be like, hey, Superman in a wheelchair here. I killed it, but I didn't win.
What?
A zigzag one.
Get it. Oh, you know what?
Because I knew I won the year before.
Tough crowd.
And then I got the ball
That's how
rolling.
the liberals win
Then,
elections.
then
by
I
the
was
way.
I was a terrorist, and
Yeah, the terrorist. This is like
right after.
this is 2001, October 31st, 2001. Here's
yeah,
Randy.
I tend to push the envelope. You know, sometimes you push the envelope, you get a good laugh.
Oh man.
So yeah, I mean, Halloween was great for years. I kind of lost it and got into a funk and just decided not to do it anymore.
And well, you moved on to. I mean, you know, you got kids now. You moved on to Christmas.
I moved on to Christmas.
So like Halloween's right around the corner, and then the moment Halloween's done,
Yeah.
we're gonna hear on what station? Who cares?
What?
Christmas music.
Oh, that's-
2 months of Christmas music.
Mhm.
Like 2 months is. I think that's a little much.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, 2 months?
Like at least wait for Remembrance Day.
Yeah, wait till after Remembrance Day, which should be a holiday, by the way.
Yeah, or wait for American Thanksgiving or something. Like at least wait for the Americans. Just because we have an early Thanksgiving because it gets cold here sooner doesn't mean we have to jump the gun on Christmas.
You know, it's funny. One day I come home and I told the wife, I said, I got to do something funny. She's like, what? I said, I was on the shitter and I thought of something. She's like, what? I said, you know this elf on the shelf business is going on? She's like, yeah. I said, why don't I fucking do a 40-year-old man version of this? She's like, what are you talking about? I said, don't worry about it. You'll see. So one day my kids come home from school. I said, let's go to the dollar store. Go to the dollar store, grab the tree skirt, a Santa hat.
Use the tree skirt.
Yeah, tree skirt, Santa hat. I put like cardboard in it so I can stand straight up and became Ralph on the shelf.
Oh, it's
Show
awesome.
that picture, Ralph.
Hey, Ralph.
There's many of those.
Yeah.
Ralph's gonna come in the studio during the holiday season.
Ralph was at our Christmas party.
Yeah,
He was a big hit.
he doesn't much of a dialogue, but he's there.
We had our Christmas party and we did a scavenger hunt at the park in Amherst, and I don't know if anyone's ever been there for Christmas. It's amazing. River Lights Festival goes on in Amherstburg, and it's beautiful everywhere you go.
And you didn't tell your staff?
Didn't tell our staff anything. All they got was like this scavenger hunt thing. They had to go to a sailboat and take a picture. Like, okay, whatever. So there's a sailboat there all decorated. Well, who's driving the sailboat? Ralph on the shelf.
Ralph on the shelf. It was hilarious because I sat there and didn't even move. Like I was like literally stuffed, like not even alive. And people would walk by and they're like, is that person alive? And at one point, and this is no word of a lie, Windsor, Essex, a Syrian family, they're refugees. They were from, and I'm serious about this. They were Syrian refugees. They came in and they started taking pictures of me. And next thing you know, I'm holding their newborn in the boat. And they're taking pictures with me as a Ralph in the shelf.
Welcome to Canada, everybody.
Yeah, it's like
look at the new customs.
Yeah, look how nice they are here.
Oh man, we still got a couple months to talk about Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas. I'm not even close to even thinking about it.
So your day job, you drive around a lot. How do you like the way Windsor's looking?
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's great.
I can't. It's the only time I can't wait for winter because I know construction season's done.
Honestly,
2 seasons in Windsor, Essex: construction and winter. It's brutal. I mean, the construction everywhere you go. Everywhere you turn, construction.
Brutal.
Only local, what's it say? Road closed, locals only. That's all I see.
yeah, locals only.
Locals only. Well, I'm a local.
Yeah, I'm local. I'm
Bullshit.
going fucking local.
Yeah, seriously.
We're doing it live! But seriously, every road, Manning Road.
Manning Road.
How about the bridge? Like the Matty Maroon. Okay, so the government gets a 5-year head start.
Yeah, 5 years. Yeah, he comes in.
Look, businessman.
He already started building his second span.
Yeah, it starts
ahead of time.
It starts right away. I didn't even see this coming. So they're putting a roundabout at Riverside and what street is that?
Sandwich.
Riverside and Sandwich.
Yeah.
Where they meet, right?
Yep.
Putting a roundabout in. So they shut down that little area. Well, then Matty Maroon shuts down the rest of the fucking block.
It's a disaster.
It's like you can't even get around that area.
But it was supposed to be done in September. And what happened is, we unearthed some artifacts.
Oh yeah, they unearthed train track.
Yeah. So, you better stop this.
Stop this right
bring
now.
in the archaeologists. Let's dust this shit off.
Yeah, every time. Let's talk about history.
Yeah.
Let's dig up our history and then bury it again.
So then now, Matty Maroon gets the A-OK.
You
Go
get
build your bridge.
But it's like Compton down there right now, like old school Compton, like 1980s Compton.
Oh.
Before it was cleaned up.
Yeah, it's great.
Like every house is boarded up. There's like spray painted addresses in every house.
If you've been by there recently, a lot of them are torn down already.
Really?
Oh yeah, they're just.
I was just there a week ago.
They're cleaning house. There's like 4 homes a day they're taking down.
Because like even if we're coming here, I'll take Sandwich Street, and then I get there, I'm like, fuck! Why did I take this way again?
Yeah.
And you got to get all the way up to McDonald's and then around.
It's funny though. It's like people are getting pissed off. I lived here for 50 years, and oh my God, we don't have a new artery for this. Here online, it's still going to be terrible.
Yeah.
And I don't want a plaza here. It's just going to make this neighborhood look terrible. It's like neighborhood already.
You
looks
live under a bridge.
It's decimated already, unfortunately.
Your
And,
property value went down a long time ago.
Yeah, I mean, we just walk into a Ojibwe and just take over that land. No problem, eh?
No problem.
Let's go build a big box store, and the animals don't get a say.
Yeah, let's build a shit plant right next to a beautiful forest.
Yeah, let's build a golf course right in the middle of a shit plant.
And the tunnel's closed.
Chaos.
Tunnel's closed. There's the bridge, and the bridge that's there is like always under construction. I don't remember the last time both lanes have been open there for years.
I don't even know how it can withstand.
They were
all that
painting
weight.
it, and then and everything looks rusted and falling out. Like every time I cross the bridge, or every time I go in the tunnel,
Yep.
I mean, there's a chance you might die.
I never ever worry about the tunnel or the bridge.
You never worry about the tunnel?
I never do.
When's the last time you were in it?
I went Kid Rock concert.
Oh, okay. It wasn't leaking on you?
We're driving fast.
So you're
I don't know.
me and my wife were going through it the other day, and it was backed up all the way through. So it was a slow process through. Just getting poured on the whole way.
Come on.
Oh, it was leaking on us the whole way.
Wow.
Everywhere. I couldn't believe it.
I didn't realize. I thought that tunnel was actually under the floor bottom of the.
It is, which
No,
doesn't make
it's
sense.
not.
Yeah, it's under.
It's on top of it. They dug a trench.
Yeah.
And it's kind of sitting in that trench.
Right.
Like a tube shape.
Yep.
That's what it is. I thought it was actually below the sea level.
Pretty amazing that they built that stuff that long ago.
Yeah, 80,
Like-
90 years ago.
Like you don't see. I mean, well, we're about to see big projects like that, but it's been a long time since you've seen those bigger
Well,
projects like that.
Well, with the whole Amazon bid, they're trying to lure them in with having gondolas.
Yeah.
We're going to go from Amazon, Detroit headquarters,
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Windsor, back and forth on the gondolas, ferry rides.
Yeah. Okay. Well, is Trump going to allow that?
Oh, yeah, if you probably put a wall up.
Yeah, we're gonna have gondolas going back and forth. Sounds like a fucking gong show, is what it is.
Yeah, especially from Canada.
From Canada.
Yeah, Canada, eh?
Fucking Lord Amherst is over there. Can't let that guy in.
Oh, he just lay a blanket on you, would he?
Speaking of Amazon bids and Amazon bins.
Oh, the bins. Can you see this, people? The bins.
Can you imagine ordering something from Amazon and this showing up? Because I know one thing for sure. I wouldn't have told anybody.
Was it 29 kilos?
That's something I'd probably keep to myself.
Yeah. Bins of marijuana. Yeah, Ethel, maybe we should turn this in. This is for the street drugs. We got street drugs off the streets. You're crazy, lady. You know how much food you can eat after smoking that shit?
So those that don't know, is Global News did a story. 29 kilos of marijuana was shipped in a bin. People ordered empty bins like to pack stuff into. And there's 29 kilos of marijuana.
I bet you that family went missing that screwed that order up.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly.
Maybe burned?
Yeah,
I don't
potentially.
know, potentially.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
So, I mean, these things happen. So I'm going to order from I order from Amazon all the time. And a lot of times they don't have it at Amazon.ca, so I got to go to Amazon.com, and they don't ship to Canada, so then I use my Detroit address. You ever use my Detroit address?
I've wanted to so many times, I just never do.
I've used it without fail.
I don't buy much online.
Lots of times. I take the tunnel to go there. I come back. But the last 2 shipments I brought there, or shipped there, they fucked them up.
Really?
Yeah, I had this big, beautiful table for the school, and it got there perfectly fine, and then while it was there, it got completely damaged.
Really?
Not impressed at all. So I blame it on the supplier, get another one shipped, have them take pictures of it so that we can get it on arrival, that it's in perfectly good shape. They email me back, everything's in good shape. I go there 3-4 days later, it's soaking wet.
Wow.
Yeah, service has slowed down a little bit over there.
And who would have thought this is the company that's taking out Sears?
Yeah, and this is the company that's taking out Sears.
Holy
You
shit.
think Sears had this problem when they were shipping on freight trains?
Yeah, no problem.
Never. They shipped in crates.
All people just loved that shit was getting shipped to them.
I will say, though, full disclaimer, the packaging that this particular supplier is using was not top-notch. Like, it's basically a nice tabletop in a cardboard box without any padding. And I've never had a problem with the other 149 shipments I've ever had there. But the 150th and 150th one, not good. Anyway, that's my rant for the day. On to sports.
On to sports. Sports Equinox. All 4 major sports happening right now.
This is huge right now. This is the best time of the year for sports.
And being a border city, we
Fuck,
all
I wish I had a sports show.
I still and more. Yeah,
man.
so you got the 4 major sports going on right now.
Yeah, so we got the Tigers.
And every Detroit team shit.
So we got the Detroit Tigers.
Yeah.
I heard they just hired a gardener.
They did. Gardenhire is his name.
You know what? People are happy about that. He's coached like 2,000 games or something.
Yeah.
He's got good experience. Hopefully he does something, brings it back to like Leland status.
Well, I mean, hopefully they bring players back to player status. Because it don't look good there. But they're watching Major League Playoffs right now. Verlander. I'm rooting for him. They're 1-1.
He played well last night.
Yes, he did. Sick.
Tore it up.
Yeah, he tore it up. So, I mean, when you got Kate Upton up there cheering you on, I'd tear it up too. I mean, baseball. I'd tear up the baseball.
Not Kate?
No, I'm a married man.
So Leafs are on fire right now.
Yeah, I don't like to admit it, but it's true.
Well,
Wings are shit.
Yeah, the Wings have lost 5 in a row.
They're not doing good.
Well, you know what? They got plucked pretty
Here's
good.
my prediction. Wings. They're going to start dropping like flies. Carwell's going to have another knee injury. Nyquist his glass is going to break and he's going to fall apart. All these other guys are going to get injuries. And then Jimmy Howard for sure is going to get a groin injury and they're just going to tank and they won't even be a playoff contender. Now, Leafs,
Yep.
I can see them going. I can see them going really good, really far.
Yeah,
but I
they're
think
doing
my
well.
prediction is Tampa Bay Lightning, but we'll see if Stamkos can play.
Just because they got
put
more
it-
experience.
Well, they had the best defensive lineup for sure. But Stamkos, if you can get through at least 30 games a
Right.
season,
Yeah.
maybe they'll do something this year.
And the Pistons, they got a new arena.
Yeah. And Pistons, oh my God, when you watch a game, it looks like there's nobody there.
I know. It's embarrassing, isn't it?
It's embarrassing. It's just red seats.
Which is crazy because, like, I thought for sure that would draw more people in being downtown.
I mean, well, the new stadium, however, it's new, so
Yeah.
people are walking around. They're enjoying the beer markets, enjoying the restaurants.
They're not.
and
They're buying tickets for the game.
yeah,
just to go to the.
spending a fortune to go see this shit product, but they're just like, I don't want to go get drunk. That's pretty. But that's that nostalgia and that's gonna
But
go away.
But out of all the sporting events, football, you got to pay $100 US to get nosebleed seats
yeah.
just to get a fucking ticket.
Yeah.
That's before taxes.
And then
$100.
chances are, by that time, if you go tailgating, you probably will be Bernsteined up and you'll be drunk as fuck.
Bernstein. But like the Lions, yeah, $100 a ticket because I was looking at tickets for the Steelers game Sunday night, and like these Sunday night games, what are they trying to fool with this primetime game? Do people really watch more TV in primetime? Because I'm watching TV during the day on Sunday, and at fucking primetime on Sunday, I'm going to sleep.
It's so true.
I can never make it through a primetime game.
Yeah, it's so true.
That's not primetime.
Prime times, especially on Sundays, during the day.
Yeah.
Between 1 and 7.
Right, exactly.
That's prime time.
Why are they putting the best games on at fucking 8:30?
That's right.
I'm sleeping by 10 at the latest.
I never watch the night games.
Never.
It's so true. Even Monday night. I don't even watch Monday Night Football, and I don't even watch
Never.
Thursday Night Football. I don't,
Never.
unless there's really good players, good teams, but other than that,
How can you even possibly get through it? With all the commercials and everything?
I don't know, but we do have a big game coming up. Your team, Lions, are playing
it's a big deal.
the Steelers.
Well, the Lions,
prime time.
well, the Lions were the second-ranked team in the league
Yeah,
2 weeks ago.
It's so funny. The teams that beat them get smashed the next week against teams that Lions should be beating.
You know, it's a lot of parity right now in the NFL, and
but
a lot of teams are evenly matched. Anything can happen any week. Nobody can really say what's going to happen, and
they're decimated with injuries.
everyone's decimated with injuries.
It's so crazy.
I had the best fantasy team at the beginning of the season that anyone's ever seen.
Now they're gone. That's all gone.
Fucking gone. I haven't won a game in 3 weeks.
That's crazy.
Like
Crazy.
Everyone's gone. Number 1 draft pick, number 2 draft pick, number 3 draft pick, gone. So I don't know. What are you gonna do?
I'm looking forward to it though.
I'm looking forward to it too. Hopefully the Steelers kick some ass, but you know the Lions need a win too. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Golf.
Oh, I'm still skeptical.
Hey, there's a lot of videos out. I saw a stinger.
Oh, the Stinger's back. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, Tiger
Woods
is possibly making his come back.
He's got his caddy playing with him.
Just when it comes to tournament play, let's just see how he makes out.
I saw an article. Tiger Woods, John Daly, and Fred Couples went to the baseball game.
No, the Dodger game.
They went to the Dodger game.
And
They weren't sitting together. They just all went to the game.
they're all. Tiger was there, and
apparently Fred Couples had a Dodger hat on, which pissed everyone off because he went to the University of Houston. So
why are they so strong about their university followings?
Oh,
over there?
I know.
It's crazy.
How dare you go to University of Houston and cheer for the Dodgers?
It's so nuts. It's unreal.
I don't know where he's actually from.
Who, Fred?
Yeah.
I don't know.
From Awesomeville.
Yeah, awesome. Best golf swing ever.
Yeah, smooth and steady.
He's just chill, that guy.
So do you think Tiger's going to make it back or what?
I'm looking. I had bet your brother-in-law a long time ago.
Yeah, you
I
did.
said in like 10.
2008, you bet him. 2009, maybe.
I said, come on, in at least 10 years, you get 40 majors in his belt, as if he's not going to win one, because he said he's not going to win one more major. I'm like, bullshit. We're now almost 10 years in here, and no majors.
Yeah, we go home around to golf.
What, maybe 7 victories, 8 victories since then? But how many back surgeries, how many... I don't know. Hopefully he's off the pills and his brain's not foggy anymore and you can concentrate.
He's a big bettor, eh? Big gambler?
Huge
Gambler.
He's like him and Michael Jordan. All they do is gamble. But they got the money to do it.
You ever do any backyard bets? Backyard gaming?
A little bit in the cornhole.
Cornhole's awesome.
Love it.
You know what I don't get about backyard games? Everyone's got their own fucking rules.
House rules.
House rules!
Yeah.
House rules. These are the house rules.
But they get confusing because I always thought there was just one rule.
Yeah, there's one set of rules, right? Like you can go, there's this new thing called the internet.
Yeah.
So you can just type it in and get like the official rules and then use those. But people are like, no, you got to carry the 3 and then go backwards and you're back to 9.
Yeah, if you get over 21, then you go back to 15.
Like remember when you were like 10 years old and you used to make up rules so that you could win?
Marble rules. They play marbles like crazy.
They're still going on.
Butte for butte, the jumbo for jumbo.
So like horseshoes, do you go backwards at 21 or do you hit 21 right on? Do you have to hit it right on?
Well, if you want to speed up the tournament play, just fucking first one over 21.
First one over 21. What about cornhole? You got to hit 21 right on?
You're supposed to hit it right on.
But do you go backwards if you don't hit it on?
Yeah, you go back to 15.
Okay, back not 12, not 13?
15.
15's the number.
That's right.
Why 15?
Because you can get 2 holes
Yeah,
out
2
of
ringers.
3. 2 ringers out of 3 and finish the game. I don't know why.
Yeah, everyone's got something different.
I don't know
It's
why.
important to establish the house rules, though, before you start playing, especially when you start playing with money.
It can get ugly.
People get frustrated. It's amazing. You know, cornhole's picking up, eh? Like, cornhole beat out the MLB on TBS, the WNBA, and the final stage of the Tour de France on ESPN2.
Come on.
During the summer.
ESPN2 covered
ESPN2
covered
had
a cornhole
tournament, the finals, the championship, and the ratings for that were better than the MLB, the WNBA, and the final stage of the Tour de France.
Well, I get the Tour de France. I do get that.
Yeah, no one's watching that
No
anymore.
one's watching that. Especially Lance. He's not watching that.
And like, okay, so bowling in 1963, bowling awarded $8 million in prize money. That was more than the NFL and the MLB players earned at the time. Crazy, eh?
In bowling.
In bowling. And now where's bowling? We only are we down to one bowling?
Yeah.
No, two. We still have Super Bowl.
Well, Amherst's getting a little 6-laner.
We are getting a 6-laner.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that. At the
fort.
fort.
At the
What
fort.
a cool place that is. We were just there the other day, turned it into a castle. Great food, bowling, beach volleyball.
Yeah.
I think
Laser tags are
laser
gonna
tags
have.
going
There's
in.
gonna be a campground,
Campground. It's a really cool spot.
and it's a bike ride away.
Bike ride away for all those in your bike gangs.
The bike gang.
On to our pet segment.
Pet segment of the week. Brought to you by the Humane Society. How would you like to win an entire year of free drinks? Well, now's your chance to win $1,200 in LCBO gift cards while supporting a great cause.
That's amazing. So the Windsor-Essex County Humane Society's popular cheer for a New Year raffle is back with 5 amazing prizes to be won. Tickets are just 3 for $10 and are available at the Humane Society and several local shops.
Yeah, check out the windsorhumane.org for a full list of participating retail locations. The draw is December 27th. Today for the perfect sticking stocking stuffer.
Randy, why are you having so much problem talking? Maybe it's your Harry the rigor mortis hamster that you had a little problem with.
Yeah, you know what? If you're a Bailey and you have a pet, 2 weeks max, life expectancy.
So you had this hamster.
Yep. I had the same. No, I didn't have the hamster. We bought her. Yeah.
There he is. There's Harry.
Harry.
The instant rigor mortis hamster.
So this is what happens. Quick story. My wife and I go on our anniversary dinner. Our youngest daughter, who just got the hamster for her birthday, which she's been bugging us forever to get, she's got my mother's having a sleepover, and my oldest daughter calls us out or texts my wife and says something's wrong with the hamster.
Something's wrong.
So we're like, well, what's wrong with the hamster?
Is
and
he
then
sad?
Well, it's twitching, and it's laying on its side. It doesn't look good. And so we go home after our meal. We go home and we try to see what's going on. And the hamster's a little cold to the touch, but still breathing, moving.
He's doing okay.
So what happens is we had a cold snap at this time. And we
Seems
had
right.
all the windows open. So we thought, oh, it's going in hibernation mode.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Which we Googled it, and it's right. They go
Yeah,
in
hamsters
hibernation
hibernate apparently.
mode. So my oldest daughter's there, got a heat pad underneath it, and blow drying it on low, and not too close. So he's blow drying it. So next thing you know, this
Just
hamster's
safely.
it's starting to move a bit. I'm like, oh, see, look at it, he's coming out of hibernation. Look at this guy, he's cute. Look at him move. And he does a quick little jerk to the left, to the right, jerk, and then boom, falls on his back, looks straight up, stiff as a board. And stiff as a
Just
board.
like in the movies.
Just like the movies.
Just like the
And
movies.
so we sat there. I look at my daughter looks at me, I look at my wife, we all look, and we're like, is it dead?
So you go to pick him up.
So I touch it.
It's
It's full taxidermied. I mean, I picked this thing up. I never knew rigor mortis happened in seconds with hamsters.
yeah, it's instant apparently.
So there's our first dilemma.
Oh,
The
my
second
God.
dilemma is,
So good.
oh, great, we got to tell our daughter.
No, you don't.
That's your hamster.
You don't have to tell her anything.
Well,
hamsters all look the same.
Well, this is what I
You
did.
go get another one, like any other good parent.
No, not this. No. No.
No, because you don't want a hamster anymore.
So, I don't know what you're doing.
So, the hamster is dead,
It's dead.
and you're not going to go get a new one.
I'm not gonna go get a new one. So we decide. My wife's like, "Oh my God, I gotta break the news to her. What am I gonna do?" I said, "Well, tell her tomorrow morning when I go golfing." That's exactly what happened. And then she broke the news to her. They went that next day, got a new hamster. So here's my question: if you go buy a hamster, how do we know how old the hamster is?
start
Because it's only a 2-year max. So what if I'm getting a hamster that's 2 years old already?
Yeah, maybe.
And it's
Maybe he's already maxed out.
either way, we're down 2 hamsters in 2 weeks.
You've had other pets too, haven't you?
Yeah, we've got basically a pet cemetery. Actually,
Oh man. So, going back to the Humane Society, which
Yep.
our pet segment is obviously brought to you by.
yeah, that's right.
If you mention the weekly show when you go to the Humane Society to help support our show, the drawing is on the 27th of December. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. So it's a big thing.
Yeah, it's a huge thing.
I think you can get it more than just at the Humane Society. Some other places, I believe, that are offering these tickets. I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah, it's a really big draw. Make sure you get involved on it.
Yeah, $1,200 worth of booze. I mean, that's they say it for an entire year, but I that's about a month. About a month's worth.
That's $100 a month. Like when we did the grocery draw last week,
Mhm.
what do you get?
Oh my God, $5,200 worth of groceries, an entire year of groceries. So goat
that's-
cheese.
Entire year of goat cheese. And like, so these draws, everyone's like, oh, I'll never win. We met last year's winner at Sobeys, right?
Yeah, that was too cool. Gail.
So
Shout out to Gail.
that could be you at the liquor store
That's right.
using your gift cards.
Yep.
That'd be amazing. You can give them out as gifts, probably.
Oh, I think I'd walk in there and buy it one shot. Just
way-
look like a hero.
$1,200.
Yeah.
Stock up the bar.
And no, I don't own a bar. This is my shit.
Just get a Texas Mickey of every good item.
That's it. Yeah, give me Texas Mickeys.
Give me 10 tequilas.
Give me a bunch of wolf heads.
Give me all wolf head.
I want all wolf head. So
Oh man. So that was a pet segment, eh?
that was our weekly pet segment.
Well, on to cancer.
Oh boy.
Jeez, you've had other pet issues too, haven't you?
Yeah, we had a dog that was sick, that was vaccinated and had parvo.
Really? Fully vaccinated.
Fully vaccinated.
Had everything you needed to do to it.
Yeah, went to bed. Woke
So
up.
hold on. Stop me right there.
Okay.
Don't vaccinations create an invisible shield around you to protect you?
I'm just going with what everybody else does when you raise a dog.
Right.
I'm assuming you go and vaccinate your dog so your dog doesn't get their dog sick. I
Like,
don't know. I'm
so
not a
your dog doesn't
dog.
get
I'm not a
parvo.
veterinarian. I'm just gonna be a zombie and a sheep and just follow the rules. So yeah, we wake up in the morning. Next thing you know, dog's lethargic, sick, and
Not
either
doing
you
well.
got $6,000 for a maybe or $175 for an absolute. So we went for the absolute.
Yeah, I've had some awesome dogs. Xena obviously we had for 12 years. She was absolutely amazing. Family dog, big, beautiful Argentinian Mastiff. One blue eye, one brown eye.
Yeah, that was a cool looking dog.
Absolutely amazing family dog. My kids used to beat the shit out of it all the time, pull its ears. One time Braden lifts up his tail. He's like 2 years old. Let me preface that with how old he was. Lifts up the tail. He's like, goes to poke at the dog's butt. Dog turns around. The only time I ever see him bark at the kids. Turns around, uses her nose to fucking knock him on the ground, stands over top of the toddler and goes, "Row, row, 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 row." Done.
That was the last time you did that.
7 years later, Julia's 2 years old. Does the exact same thing to it. Turns around, knocks her on the ground, stands over top of her. Row, row, row. And that was the last time that happened. And now we got Rusty. Rusty's an amazing.
Both dogs you had though, like their chew toys was your house.
Oh, I know. Fucking Mastiff family.
Yeah, chew
Now
toys,
we got a bull mastiff.
glasses,
Oh,
patio furniture.
glasses and
Door
patio furniture,
handles.
door handles, doors. Xena, both of them. Well, Rusty's okay. Xena had separation anxiety.
Yeah.
So if you left her, she was a great dog when you were with her. The moment you left her alone, she didn't know what to do. Like she freaked. So one time she was alone in the house, and she locked herself in the bathroom somehow. She probably tried to drink toilet water or something, and then the door shut with a breeze. Who knows? But we come home, the whole bottom of the door is gone. She chewed her way out through the door. Just got out through the door, like fucking Tom Hanks movie, Turner and Hooch.
Turner and Hooch.
Basically Hooch.
Unreal. Beautiful dog though.
Oh, yeah,
Your dogs
awesome.
are always well behaved.
Rusty's great. Our cat,
Of course, they're full, right? They're full.
our cat's awesome too. Like we hate it, it hates us. Cats are good because like, first of all, they last forever.
You can't kill a
You
cat.
can't kill a cat.
Trust me, the Bailey family can't kill a cat.
They last forever. They're independent. You know, we go away for vacation for a week. We don't even think about the cat. We just leave it outside.
It's so true.
We come home, she's at the door.
This is what I can guarantee you. If my cat ran away, it'll survive.
Oh,
My
for
dog
sure.
ran away.
Done.
Give it about 4 hours.
Because cats are smart, man. Cats took over the world back in the.
They control you.
Back when they were building the pyramids. The cats built the pyramids, I think. That's why they have cat heads
look
in all
at
of them.
Toonces. Toonces the driving cat.
Yeah.
On Saturday Night Live, that cat drove all around, all over town. He's Toonces the driving cat.
Anyway, pets are awesome.
Yeah.
They makes my house a lot better anyway. So
Yeah.
why don't you go save one? Go to the Humane Society.
That's how
Save
we,
a pet.
that's how we got our cat. We went to the Humane Society.
Frank?
Frank the cat. And he's a Siamese tabby mix. Blue eyes, sick
Yeah.
looking cat.
Yeah.
And Santa Claus came to our house on Christmas Day and delivered that cat. Because our other cat we had to put down.
Santa did.
Santa did.
No shit.
It was too cool.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah. And we actually still fostered it a bit. We had we were able to take the cat home or the kitten home early. And they just gave us all the drugs that we needed to administer to, help the cat carry on its healthy life.
Awesome.
Pretty cool.
That's really cool. So onto the weather segment.
Yeah, weather segment.
Now our new bright and futuristic technology. We have Nowcast.
Yeah, you just look outside and you see what's going on now.
It's bright and sunny and 10 degrees Celsius.
Oh, isn't that 50 degrees?
I don't know. Hold on. Wait a minute. 10 degrees Celsius.
It's 50
carry the
degrees.
2 times 2. I think it's about 50, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's only here in Southwest
You know,
Ontario.
I have a hard time in the fall, Randy, okay? The summer is very clear. It's Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Because you want it to be higher. You want to be able to go to work and say, it's fucking 90 out.
Yeah.
It's 90.
Yeah, it's not 32.
No, it's 90.
Yeah.
And in the winter, you got to say, it's 10 below. 10 below
No,
0.
It's 30 below. 30 below.
You got to say these things, right?
Yeah.
But like in the fall, I get confused. So Celsius, always in the winter. Fahrenheit, always in the summer. But when do you change in the fall? When do you, like around 5 degrees maybe?
I don't know. I've always stuck to the Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit always.
The inches.
Winter as well?
The feet. Oh,
Always?
yeah. I'm a little off the metric system when it comes to certain things.
Any idea what your height is in centimeters?
I know in meters, I think.
Well, okay, go ahead. Tell me. I bet you if you tell me meters, I'll be able to tell you in centimeters.
And meters, I'm at like 2 point something meters.
2 point what?
I don't know exactly.
I don't
Times
think
it by
you are.
3 point something.
No, I don't think you are.
What am I?
Well, I'm like 1.9, I think.
Well, I got no answer for you. I think maybe I'm 1.5 meters. I don't know what I am, but I'm both 5'9". That's what I am.
Google that.
5'9". I'm about this tall.
Fucking goddamn Americans with their imperial system. Everyone else is using metric.
Everybody in the world.
Everybody in the world except for United States and Essex County.
It's so true. Yeah, the moment I know I meet somebody from Toronto when they say, oh, it's about 10 degrees out, hey?
Yeah, you're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm like, you must be from somewhere else other than Windsor, Essex.
yeah, exactly.
For sure you are.
You mean 50, right?
You mean 50. Yeah, how
And,
much?
and even like when you're watching Arms Boom Leg doing the news, even he's got to go, it's 10 degrees Celsius or 50 Fahrenheit.
That's right. Just for the older
they
listeners.
have to say both for everybody. They're warming people up into the new one, but they still got to say Celsius and Fahrenheit.
I do get pissed off at the Weather Channel though when it's saying it's like we're gonna get 2.6 centimeters. I'm like, that's fuck all.
That's nothing.
I don't want to. Maybe 2.6 inches is pretty cool, but
Yeah, right. That's what she said.
yes,
Oh,
from the ground.
So what's the weather out right now anyway?
If you're looking outside right now, I bet you it's either raining, sunny, it's dark, or it's windy.
You know what? You're probably right. What about Halloween weather? Any idea?
It's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fall-like
Yeah.
and dark.
All right. I like it.
Dark is a weather
Pumpkins
term.
are gonna glow.
Yep. Yeah.
Maybe a little windy.
It's always windy on Halloween.
It's got to be. It has to be.
So ooh,
It's weird how all these it's right around middle of fall right now, right? Halloween.
You can, yeah. It's so funny though. Trees are just full of leaves though. We're getting
Full of-
almost into November.
Well, my tree right now is still full of leaves, still the same color. Haven't even changed color yet. Next door neighbor's tree gone. So I think it's just different species, different breeds come at different times, come and go.
Certainly.
Man, so that's the weather.
That's the way.
We've done a lot of good weather stories in the past, haven't we?
Oh yeah, we're gonna maybe we should throw up one video.
We should throw up a couple.
You
videos.
guys gotta see at least one video, because I mean,
That's kind of what brought us here.
yeah, we
We can't forget our roots.
we were the Amherst Storm Chasers.
That's how we started.
We were classic stuff.
Well, thanks, John. Yeah, we're not in the studio this time. I was on assignment. They sent me out on the other side of town where I had to report some possible twister touchdown. Things seem to be calming down at the moment, but we do have some evidence of a twister or a tornado. Take a look to my left here. We got a little bit of a debris field here, and there's reports of some possible golf ball size hail. I'm gonna track it further and see if we can have any evidence of this possible twister that's touched down in Amherst. Take a look as I get through here. We got some golf ball size hail, apparently evidence of that. And oh, there you have it. Evidence of a twister touching down in Amherst. Reporting live here on the east side of the burg. Randy Arms and Legs. Anderson?
Spontaneous storm events.
It started on it was a cold dark night.
Yeah, we started on a golf trip.
Yeah, it was.
Oh my God, it wasn't a trip. It was a golf round.
Yeah. Tell me the story.
I
Randy.
gotta tell the story. Storytelling by Randy. So we're golfing.
Yeah.
We're on 18th hole actually, and the storm's coming over the lake, and like,
Checking the radar.
this one's looking a little dicey.
Yeah.
It's moving fast, John. So it's getting black out, and it's getting really, really dark, and the wind's picking up, and I'm seeing trees move, and I'm thinking I'm seeing some sort of funnel issue here, and I look, and I'm like, see ya, and I just ran like a motherfucker. Left John and everything.
Meanwhile, I'm at the back of the cart. So
I left a cart there.
It's my shot.
Yep.
So the cart stops. Randy's driving. I get out of the cart. I grab my club. I'm thinking about my shot. All of a sudden,
I'm gone.
Randy's gone.
Running for my life.
Running. Leaves the cart behind and runs.
Faster than any cart could. Guaranteed.
I look behind me. This giant gust of wind came flying through and like picked everything up off the ground for a second and threw it all into the ponds. Threw all the patio furniture and everything went
Glass
flying.
was breaking.
Glass was breaking. Randy ran like a little girl.
Yeah, I ran inside.
Little
There's a
schoolgirl.
tornado up there. Hold me. I'm the only one to hide underneath the table. I'd be like, who's this weirdo? I'm like, there's a tornado up
I only
there.
saw that look once before in my life, and that was recently in Algonquin when we saw a moose, and my buddy did the exact same thing.
Oh,
Like it was a fucking tornado. Gone.
Come on.
Gone. Well, we snuck up on the thing. It was like 20 feet away.
You must have did that in Wheatley when you see the Sam Squatch.
Sam Squitch. Fucking crazy.
Oh, Sam Squatch, that's it.
Fucking even hit my truck.
Did you run into it or run into you?
I don't know, man. The thing just went nuts. Went on the campsite. Fucking, you could hear it snorting and shit. Hit the truck. Bit my thumb off. It was crazy.
Harry and the Sam Squatch.
It was insane. Anyway, golfing, weather, Sam Squinches.
Yes,
we do it all here.
We do it. We cover it all.
On to our feel-good story of the week.
Feel good story of the week, and that's going to come every week on the weekly show.
Shout out to Scott Deslep and Hazelview Orchards. He's planting a hazelnut farm out in
Friend of
Amherst.
ours.
Good friend of ours. We were out there with our family last weekend planting a bunch of trees. I think he planted like 2,000 trees or something this weekend. He's got another 2,000 to go in the spring. It's going to be supplying Nutella.
Nutella. And where is it? In Toronto or where is it? Somewhere in Ontario.
You know, I don't know the whole history behind it, but I know there's a big push to get more hazelnuts
He
going.
invested a lot of money in this.
Invested a lot of money, yeah, and I hope it really goes well for him. He put in a lot of work, and usually when you put in a lot of work, good things happen. So
That's exactly how it works.
shout out to Scott,
Scott and family.
and that's about it. I think. Well, we forgot to talk about underappreciated coaches, but we could probably save that till next week, can't we?
Yeah, we got tons of material for next week. I mean, there's going to be more material as the week goes. So, yeah. So
Yeah.
be sure next week we're going to address
Underappreciated coaches.
That's it. So for now,
That's the weekly show.
that's the weekly show.
Randerz and Little John.
See you next weekly.
See you next weekly.
Peace.
Peace.
Fool me one time, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't put the blame on you.